That's crazy. Okay, let's get everything back situated because what the fuck was that? What was that? Holy shit, my entire computer decided it hated itself. It was like, I'm gonna kill myself real quick. And I was like, all right, okay, cool. What the fuck? We're getting everything set up. I swear, I can get music playing while I'm setting everything up. Holy shit. This is what happens. This is why I don't stream early. My entire computer tried to kill itself because I streamed early. Holy shit. That's fine. That's cool. That's normal. Okay, we got music playing. Okay. Tail! There we go. I have a tail. Oh, I forgot I didn't pin it to myself. There we go. No, now it's not pinned to me. Oh well. Oh well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to fix it. It's okay. We're making do. I'm trying to do this. What the fuck is happening? Everything broke. Everything's wrong. Everything is going wrong. This is great. Okay, let's see if we can get the camera working. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's actually do something. What the hell was that? The camera is still not working. Everything is going wrong. There it goes. Okay, camera should be working. Camera's working! Yay! Okay, we're okay. Okay. Okay, I have a camera that works now. Now everything else just needs to work. Ooh. I can't believe my computer tried to kill itself. That's crazy. That's insane. It hated me that much. Okay, I've added the song. What is that song? I don't even know. Okay, hold on. We go to downloads. We add this to this. It is now on the playlist, I think. Yes, it is now on the playlist. We are okay. Everything is working. I think. I really hope everything is working. I'm going insane. Okay. Hello? I think it's all working. It's okay. Oh my god. Okay. I should probably like add the I don't want to add the Discord 3 fucking times, but I do want to say okay, I'm just saying we died, but we're fine now. If you keep fucking with my streaks, I'm not doing it on purpose. Okay, I'm doing it a little bit on purpose. Logistically, I'm testing out the vibes of streaming a little bit earlier in the day, kind of being a little bit more towards morning, specifically because now that I am in a different area of the house, when I'm streaming, everybody and their fucking mother gets home around 2 p.m., which is when I'm usually live. And when I was in my room, that was okay, because that meant everybody was, like, not around me. Unfortunately, I am now downstairs, where fucking everybody is at 2 p.m. I swear to God. And they don't know how to shut the fuck up. So it was like, if I do it a little bit earlier in the morning, when nobody's at home, and everybody's asleep upstairs, because these bitches don't know how to be awake at a normal fucking time to save their life, it might work out better. So schedule-wise, maybe it would work out better if I was live earlier in the day, or vice versa. I would have to be live much, much later in the day, so around like 7 to 8 p.m. every day. So you see what I'm like, I'm trying to like figure out a time that like I think would work best. So we're testing shit. And additionally, also, I wanted to yap about my world building again. And what better time? And also, I'm going to Chili's tonight. So I gotta go live. We're doing great. We're figuring shit out. We're doing great. I'm drinking a blue drink, and I don't know what exactly it's called. I just know it's delicious as fuck. Beautiful island, nice and non-violent. When the new guy comes to town. I don't know when that song's gonna come on, but like we're gonna figure it out. I'm good for later, because then I can watch after work, but my preference doesn't matter. Listen, your guys' preference does matter. If we want to do a later stream, I can do, like, evening streams. It would just be at, like, 7 or 8 p.m. instead of my usual, which is in the afternoon, around 2 to 3 p.m. Just depends on what, like, we would all prefer. If I did do it in the later afternoons, we'd have to figure some shit out, but that's okay. We'd figure it out. And that might mean more weekend streams. If I did do it later, that might mean more weekend streams instead of, like, weekday streams. I'm an hour behind you, Johnny. That's it. I'm only an hour behind you. I'm in the mountain. Mountain time is the best time because we are the true central. Fuck off with you guys being called central time. The mountain is the central time. Mountain is always the central time. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. We're the real central time. I don't know anything about time zones. Okay. Okay. I gotta situate everything. Okay, you know what's the time zone I actually have the most beef with? It's fucking whatever that Greenwich, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, the Greenwich Mean Time, which is supposed to be like the, like, where the, like, prime meridian is. So that's like when the time changes. It's supposed to be like the quote unquote the center of time. And you know what? I have fucking beef with that. That's stupid. I'll fight people. Because my entire life, I've always known us as GMT for General Mountain Time. And then someone told me, no, GMT means Greenwich Mean Time. That's like the ultimate center time. And like everybody else is based off of this because it's at the prime meridian. And I'm just like, fuck off. You guys might be older, but like I live in the mountains, so it's General Mountain Time. Leave me alone. I have beef with GMT. Fuck them. Greenwich Mean Time. Get out of here. Don't even look at me. Are you kidding me? Bullshit. Anyway. GMT -7? Hate that. Bullshit. Like, get out of my face. It's General Mountain Time. And then they're just like, no, it's Greenwich Mean Time. And they're like, I don't even know that. See, that's why you just say MT for Mountain Time, because Mountain Time is the best time. I need to stop talking about this. We actually have things to discuss today. Okay. See, I was looking at GMT, which apparently it's a, watch? Apparently it's a watch brand. We don't have time for the time conversation. I was looking at it for the Greenwich Mean Time, but apparently it's also a watch. And also the word Greenwich. Why does it look like Greenwich, but it's Greenwich? That's bullshit. I hate it here. Anyway, I need to stop. We simply must move on. I cannot talk shit about time zones right now. Have fun, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. If we're gonna be discussing a lot of things today. If you guys recall, I have my universe Euridia, and we're currently on the continent of Eridurn, which is the first continent that I'm like kind of fleshing out with regions, races that you can find on Eridurn. Mostly, I did this as like the races and like different races than like what you would find in like D&D. Because we don't have normal elves. Fun fact, that's like my favorite thing. Elves is like, you know when people talk about like generic fae, they're just like the word fae for like 30 different things. That's elves. That's elves in this. Everything can be called an elf. We have stone elves, deep stone elves, and wood elves. Wood elves have tails, and I love that for them. Anyways, we got them, beloved, and my beloved Fomorians. I love Fomorians, but we're not talking about these specifically today. Specifically, I wanted to go into, like, the magic system, because I've talked about it vaguely. But, like, I wanted to go more into detail about it, so this is going to be a lot of exposition. So if you guys remember, where is it? Yeah, you know what? Here's the timeline. Which this timeline needs to be updated because it's not completely accurate anymore. I also don't remember what FA stands for. I think it's in Reese's DMs, but I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, there was an implosion. The implosion is because there was too much magic in the world, if you guys remember. An overabundance that was essentially just like making Earth, Iridia, swell. You know, like it just, from the inside, it was like swelling to the point where it was like starting to crack. It was breaking shit. It was threatening to implode the planet. So, how long ago from canon was this actually? Okay, You know what, we're gonna just do pre-implosion.
Drink that last cup of coffee with a smile.
Magic and shit. I almost put shit. You know what? Magic and shit. We're gonna put magic and shit. Yeah, because before the implosion there was it was like everywhere. Everyone had access.
I won't forget how it feels to be loved.
It was very abundant. It was very easy to get. Unfortunately, though, that overabundance had a problem, and that problem was that it fucking was breaking the world. The world had so much magic in it. It was quite literally making it like explode from the inside out. It was imploding. The world was imploding specifically because there was so much fucking magic. An egregious amount of magic. Crazy amounts. Very bad. Awful for the planet. Okay. I don't know how to explain it. Like, okay. Actually, where's my deities? You know, we're going to Eurydia. Deities. I don't know if this has all of them. Yeah, we have the Sunbringer. And we have Morai. I don't have any other ones written down on here. But yeah, there's new gods and old gods, technically, that are split up into this universe. Get rid of the timeline. Wait. Okay. What, like, frivolously? Is that the word? I don't have the timeline up anymore. God damn it, I shut it. Oh well. It's like, okay, so like post-implosion, magic became something very rare. You would have to find like pre-implosion artifacts in order to like access magic if you weren't part of like a race that inherently had magic. You know? Like the Draconian bloodline. Let's go to the races. Fomorians have inherent magic. Stone elves, or elves in general, kind of do. Fucking Vulcan. Draconian bloodlines. Lapines don't have inherent magic. They are very, very dexterous and very lucky, though. I do love Lapines. They're so cute. I love them. Okay. But, yeah. Okay, okay. There it is. And this is where, okay. I'm gonna be a little bit teachery right now. One of my favorite aspects of making a magic system is you have to look at your magic system and ask yourself, is it an easily accessible resource? Yes? Okay, cool. If no, then you need to ask yourself why. Why exactly? Whether it's like something that's like inherited, if it's like a specific type of like species that has magic, if it's like some kind of struggle within the world, why isn't it easily accessible to everybody in your world? That is something you always have to ask yourself when you are making a magic system. Mine is specifically classism. When the implosion happened, the wealthy were more likely to have or be able to afford using pre-implosion artifacts. And as thus, they hoarded them. And now it's like, it's nigh impossible for somebody of like much lower classes to be able to access those kinds of things, because that is the only way that you can use magic now, if you are not of like specific species that already have magic, like the Fomorians. My favorite thing. Little bit like just yapping, but like I love talking about that.
I set upon the sea to search for phantom sails from tales my mum told me. A ghostly galleon filled with gold, she sails alone. No crew nor captains guiding and can tame the one the sailors call the Shadow. Sun and horizon met, I weighed the anchor, hoisted sails, my course was set.
I love it. Like sometimes it can be racism, classism, some kind of like ism that's going on. Mine is specifically classism. That is what's stopping it a lot. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's do duplicate. There we go. Okay. Accessible? That's the correct word, I think. Ooh. Ooh, I have a fucked up idea. There's another species I haven't put on here yet. I might... Ooh, that sounds fun. I might have to add them. They're not on here yet, but ooh, okay, hold on. They don't have a name yet. I've been calling them Selkies because they're essentially Selkies, but not.
Until I tried to take her helm. Her rigging came alive, she hung my crew before me eyes. She stole my sight and cursed me captain of the shadow. She took my eyes and cursed me captain of the shadow.
Okay, I'll put Selkies for now because, like, I don't know what else to call them. Ooh. Okay. I have two characters that are Selkies. Where are they? Oh, I don't know where their images are. You know, okay, Eurydia. Here they are. They're somewhere in here. Yee. Okay. Sonya! Let's just paste. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Oh well. Sonya, and then his father. Where is it? No. There we go. Sonya's father. We all know. It's okay. We don't need to say it. Sonya's father is a baddie. Anyways, okay. I do love them. I want to make more. I don't know what else to call them because they're not exactly Selkies. I would not call them Selkies because like the entire thing of like Selkies having like a hide, they don't have that. They're just seal people, but like I don't want to just call them seal people. It's hard making new races. Lapines are my favorite. I love making Lapines. They're my favorite. Okay. 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 I do love them. My favorite thing about Selkies is that, like, they are... it's complicated. Their gender is, like, they have a sense of gender, but they don't have... In their own language, they do not have a word for, like, mother or father. They do not have a gendered language. They have a very tonal language, though. And it's very... It gets fucking fuckery weird. Especially because, like, they have a word for parent, essentially, like, dominant, and then a parent submissive word. But it sounds almost the exact same to, like, a human. And so when humans heard that word, they try to translate them. Oh, it played! Beautiful island, nice and non-violent. Turned upside down when the new guy came to town. Anyways, I love them. So when they got translated, they essentially gendered the words. It's like bees. Unnecessary gendering. That does not make sense for the, like, culture and creatures that they are. It does not make sense for the species. This song is great. Oh my god. So, fucking idiots, when they first made contact with Selkies, they assigned them gendered, like, roles, even though they don't have them. Of, like, essentially, they took the word that means parent dominant and was like, oh, that must mean father. And then parent submissive, and it was like, that must mean mother. Which, no, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that at all. Like, that's not what happened. That's not. And that's why Sanya's parent, who, because they were a single parent, she was essentially given, like, the parent dominant because there is no secondary parent in the group. So, since she is parent dominant in, like, the pod of, like, that she comes from, she was assigned the word father in, like, translation, even though that makes no fucking sense, because they don't have a good translation because these people are dumb and they just translated it wrong. These people are suffering of mistranslations. I love it. You gotta make some mistranslations in your world building. I think that's probably one of my favorite things in the entire world to do, is to look up, like, what it would be logistically for a name and being like, okay, now I gotta fuck with it. We gotta fuck with it. We gotta get weird with it. I think this would be fun. I think this would be quirky. Okay, anyways. Yee! I love them so dearly! My darling little babies! I love them. Selkies are really fun. They're very fun. Anyways, okay, I wanted to bring this up because I thought of, like, a fucked up thing with, like, Uridian magic. which is one of the items that has like inherent magic that you could turn into something that you could use, is Selkie pelts, which is fucked up when you think about it. Anyways, I thought that was fucked up. I'm doing that. The means to access. I do have a few. Yes, you, Leander Witherbank. He's one of the mages of the Aldera Kingdom. I'm gonna copy you. And I'll put him here. Yeah, Leander Witherbank. This is like an example of one of the mages. The whole class is a huge thing. Anyways, I love him dearly. Those species are Fomorians, Elves, Fae, Selkies technically. Did I have any others? Oh, Draconian. Draconian! Okay, so Fomorians, Elves, Fae, Selkie, and Draconians are the ones that have, like, inherent magic nowadays. In elves, we got a lot of elves because we have we have wood elves, we have deep stone elves, and we have stone elves. Wood elves are like the elves that you always think of. The only problem is they do have prehensile tails. So not exactly. Not totally like the elves you think of, because we don't fucking have those. Because I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, elves are the most boring species. I will say it right here, right now. I'll say it. I don't care. I'll say it. They're boring. They're boring. Like, get some flavor in there. That's just an immortal human with pointy ears. Get out of here with that shit. Which is why we made our elves a little fun. We have wood elves, which have tails. They're the like kind that you always like see in anime and shit. The ones that live in the forest and are vegans and fucking everywhere. They're abundant. And then we have deep stone elves, which I really love. They live essentially kind of in like the deep dark in Minecraft, which is a crazy way to explain it. They live very, very deep underground, and like there's things that you can notice about them. They tend to have bioluminescent markings on them, and then also similar to deep sea fish, they have very large eyes, like very large bulbous eyes. It's very cool. And taking them out of the fucking deep dark, holy shit, probably could blind them. And then stone elves. Stone elves, they tend to have gray complexions. Their bottom halves, I really want to get one. is goat-like. They basically have like goat legs. They have goat legs. They got goat feet. Goat hooves for climbing mountains. And then of course my Fomorians, my beloved Fomorians. I love them so dearly. Get me a Fomorian. I love them dearly. My first character I made was a Fomorian, Saren. Oy. Yeah, ignore that. I wrote a lot about Fomorians. Anyways, Saren, my first character. I love them so dearly. If I ever made this into an actual book, Saren would probably be my main character, if not like one of the main characters, because it might be a series of just like main characters from different like points in time on Eredurn, the continent that we're like currently on. But yeah, Saren is a blood cleric for the Morai. And I love her dearly. They're so great. I love them so much. My little gray cow. My little blue gray cow. Blue gray cow. Anyways. Yes. Okay, back to magic. Magic. Okay. We're like on all kinds of bullshit. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do that. Do. Mage of the Aldera Kingdom. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I don't really have any other mages, now that I think about it. Because, okay, I have a warlock, which is winter, / winter is a deity, technically. Ancient being, something that predates the deities, technically. Anyways, that's winter. Leander's that. I have Selkies, I have Saren, who's a Fomorian. God, how many characters? Okay. Yeah. Draconian bloodline. Okay, technically she's a mage. Technically she's a mage. Okay. We got one mage. Dolian. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Dolian. This is like a race that like I need to make, but I don't know what exactly. Because he's essentially just a furry. He's a rat. He's like an actual literal rat. Anyways, Brioche, who's a Lapine. Arete. Actually, what would Nestor be considered? I don't know. Nestor's kind of just a normal human. Technically... I guess technically a mage. Would technically be considered a mage. And then Arete is a Falcon Vulcan, which is the Spirit Little Wolves, or Torch Wolves. She's a rare, Night Torch Wolf, and I love her dearly. I love her dearly. I have so many fucking characters. I don't know, because, okay, Nestor's kind of like a normal dude, but he has been blessed by a hag. So, like, he's got something going on. He's a little funky. He keeps attracting kind of fucked up people. I mean, what the... Who knows what the fuck's happening? Anyways, Adolwulf, my beloved. My favorite character I've ever made. I love Adolwulf. God, I want to make, like, a story from his perspective, because I think it'd be very interesting. And it would be one of those stories of, like, being from a very fucked up dude's perspective. He's fucked up, and I love him dearly. My little guy, my scrunkly, my itty bitty little guy. Okay, okay. Okay, who did I say was also a mage? Hold on, I was not paying attention. Oh, where is he? I have another character that is a mage. Where is he? Oh, which one do I have him? Is he in this one? I can't remember where I put him. Here he is, Alska! Alska Yoldala. Okay, Alska Yoldala. He's another mage I can put on here. Okay. I almost forgot about Alska. Okay, Alska Udala. Alska Udala. He has a fun name. I love him. Alska. Which is, in fact, just Alaska without the middle part. Why? Because I thought it was a fun name. Mage of the... Oh, what is the academy called? Academy. Yeah. Yeah, the Arthellan Academy. He teaches at the Arthellan Academy as a teacher. He is cursed to be immortal. And he does have beef with the Aldera Kingdom. Because they killed his god. Anyways, if I remember correctly, he's a Nepo baby. He's a Nepo baby, and he has a pearl wand for his magic. Oh, where is him? I gotta find him. Pearl. Look up the word pearl, I might find him. Okay, wait, that's the pearl man. Here it is, okay. I'm gonna open it in the browser so you guys can see. I found this wand. This is the wand he has. He has a pearl wand. He uses pearls for casting, and he's great. This is his wand. It is embedded with an artifact so that it can be used. That's his wand. And then him, he's pre-implosion. He is from before the implosion. He worshipped a specific god. That god was fucking murdered. And he proceeded to shove part of the god inside of his eyeball. So his focus, quote unquote, for casting magic is in his eyeball. It's in his eye. Great time. I don't know anymore. I don't know if I have any other mages. I swear I have more mages. Okay, so Winter's a warlock, not a mage. Because the deep one is the one that gave Winter her magic in exchange for her body when she dies. Saren's a cleric and also a Fomorian, so not a mage. Oh, I swear to God I have mages. I'll have to find them somewhere. I don't remember where they are. I swear I have them, though. Somewhere in my bullshit. Mortal sounds better, because it's not technically... Okay. Old gods are either dead or they're asleep. None of them are awake. They're all gone. For the most part, are completely gone. There are a few gods that can talk to their people while sleeping, like through dreams and such, like the Morai. But besides that, like, almost all of the old gods, their magic is still in the world, and their influence is still in the world, but, like, they themselves are just, they're gone. They're not freely going into the mortal realm, they're not speaking to their acolytes, they're not making miracles in the name of them, you know? And then there's new gods.
I built a home in Minecraft with a room so you can paint.
Like a vacuum was made.
I used to fade
Boy, that was a loud noise. Okay, 1 minute.
planted trees and lots of plants in the front yard. Yes, there's a place where you can garden as you please. There's a heart to keep you warm. There's a window to watch the storm.
Yeah,
When the wind blows,
alright.
we'll have our home. But in the end, you're just my friend, and love is not a
I
game.
can spell. Okay, yeah. The Morai,
I built a
the Morai is a very good example of a god that is from the old pantheon, I guess is the word. The old pantheon, the old gods. The Morai was in charge of, like, fate, destination, lifeblood, literally, like actual literal blood, which is why the Primorians are very, like, in tune with blood in general. Like, all of their magic inherently has to do with blood. It's great. It looks, like, kind of disturbing if you're not used to being, like, seeing things from the Fomorian coast, but, like, you live on the Fomorian coast, you're used to seeing blood constantly on the daily. And then I have Asus, my beautiful, beautiful goddess. This is Asus, the Sunbringer. Technically, she was from the Fey realm before she became a god. She ascended to godhood when she essentially emerged from the final gate connecting the Fey realm to Eurydia in the Northern Circle with a massive fucking ball of light, and then was like, I will become the new sun, and became the new sun. And she's great, 10 out of 10. And she has an entire, there's a place called Temple of the New Dawn in the Northern Circle, because the Northern Circle has a hot spring underneath it. Why? I don't know. Don't ask questions. I make shit up. But yeah, Asus is an example of a new god from the new pantheon. deity. It's kind of like a thing of like wanting to pick a more powerful deity, but they're not present, or a less powerful deity, but they are present there for you. You know, that's the kind of like give and take that you have to go with. Unless you're fucking Winter. Where is she? There's Winter. Who actually awoken an ancient being that's older than the gods, called the Deep One. And the Deep One was part of a pair of twins that were basically two quote-unquote like primordial ocean deities. Kind of. Not really deities. They were just like the oceans. There was the Deep One and the Cold One. And both of them, when the old gods first began like creating habitable land for the world, put them both in cages. The Deep One slumbered in their cage. The Cold One fought against the cage and essentially was killed eventually. Oh, and that's in the Zulkin Mountains, which used to be underwater, fun fact. But yeah, the Deep One got woken up and was like, who the fuck? Who the fuck? And then it was Winter, and Winter's like, oh my god, hi. And they have a great time. I love the Deep One. And meanwhile, the Cold One, got a hold of, Ajax. And Ajax was like, who the fuck is this? And it's like, well, you're mine now. You're coming home with me. I don't think they're mages. I'm trying to think of mages I own. I need to make more mages, because I have Leander and I have Ulska. And I adore Ulska, and I like Leander. I want more mages. Because she's an acolyte, half elf. Alessandra, I think in the best way to say it would probably be like a paladin, if we're going D&D style. But not really any inherent magic. Desi, or Desdemona, is a Fey changeling, so Fey powers. Nulla is just a hunter. She doesn't have any magic. And then Hadar, technically also a knight for the temple, so possibly a paladin. Potentially. You have to think about it. I have to think and thunk about it. God, I love Anthea. She is, that's a gilf right there. If I do say so myself, that's a gilf. Just saying. And then Acis. I made Acis hot as fuck. I'm gonna say it. Acis, gorgeous. Holy shit, I've never made a prettier deity in my goddamn life. Anyway. Anyways, I love them dearly. Okay. Magic. I got the magic in me. Oh, I got a message. One sec. There we go. Okay, I had to say L. Yeah. I could make another mage character right now. They'd be from Eredurn, because I want to focus on Eredurn characters for now before I branch out to a different continent. I have one character from... I could make... The Urthellan Academy, which I know has a name. I swear to God it has a name. Okay, wait, map. Because I think it's not in Orthel. There is one in Orthel, but I don't think it's that one. Not that. It's not Lonnie. That is the southern one. Not Satish. Is it Norish? No. Is it Lumzo? Wizardry magic, yeah, okay. That's Magic Academy in the Empire, so it doesn't have a name. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't have a name. So I could call it the Urthellan Academy, but like, I don't want to. I'll come up with a name eventually, but I can make, like, a character. Maybe a student from there? We can make a student. I do love this pick group. This is a really fun and nice pick group. We're gonna make a student. We could like start making like a uniform for them. Oh yeah, I was fucking around with shit. Okay, anyways. What am I thinking for skin tone? I don't really want pale. Ooh, okay, let's go with that. Little chubby cheeks. You know, I like that. I like that. Okay, what eye color? Eye colors are hard. Okay, here's my thing with them. I have like two characters that have a really cool tone color palette, and except for his fucking ginger ass hair, they mostly wear blues and grays and like cool toned browns. I kind of want warm tone. Ooh, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go gold eyes. Ooh, I kind of like that eyes better. No. Ooh, okay. We're cooking with gas. Okay. The eyes of a student that hasn't been broken yet. That's kind of cute. Okay, I kind of like that. That one. Yeah. I always go for the one with the under eye. I don't know why I even look at the other ones. I can make an old man. Ooh, freckles! Okay. Yeah, let's go there. There. Okay. Okay, okay. Cute little eyelashes. Cute little eyelashes. What's the difference between these two? What the fuck is the difference between these two? What? I don't... Okay. I don't know if I want lipstick. They look naked without lipstick, though. Okay. I still can't tell the fucking difference between these two. Is there like a difference on like another one? No, what the hell? Okay, anyways. That's cute. Okay, well, let's go with that. Any tattoos? No. Wait, we could do freckles, though. Freckles. Freckly as hell. Let's go. You know what? I like that. I like that. I fuck with that. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's cute. Okay, I do love me some good colorful hair. If it wasn't obvious. I did say warm tone. I kind of want to stick warm tone. Ooh, maybe. Okay, let's stick with that for now, just so I can see everything. Okay, I like that one. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. I kind of fuck with that. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. This is cute. Little mustache. Okay, let's get student uniform. So we got this. And oh, I'm thinking tie color for what year? And they're screaming like 3rd year for me. Ship out Binks's brew. You'll end up the skeleton! The Arthellan Empire is very red coated. I'm being dark brown. And then, like, students get a red tie in 3rd year? Or lighter brown. You know what I like that? The tie. Let's go. Probably looks a whole lot better in their actual clothing, but this is a uniform. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. But I can't. We're working. Not any of these. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. We have plans and ideas now. Oh. Oh, I have to come up with a name now. But okay, okay, wait. So this is... Yes, let's add another. Copy. No, here. There we go. Okay. Okay, I kind of love them. What? Behind the name. And then we have to, like, okay, kind of pick, like, what kind of magic. I'm thinking something worm-toned, because I really like that. They're definitely from an influential family. I'm thinking influential family post Adolwolf. AKA, Adolwolf killed a lot of the old regime that followed his parents when they were in charge of the empire. So, they were one of the ones that supported Adolwolf. He specifically goes into magic that is ice-based. He has more water-based. Hi, Icky. Icky. Looking at this character right here, this one right here. What kind of magic do you think they would have? Just like first instinct. What magic do you think they'd have? You know? I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna put, they are a student of the Orthellan Academy. Students of the Orthellan Academy. Enlarge the image again? Okay, here you go. This character. Oh, I also have it over here. Easier to see, kind of. This character. I'm like trying to think of like what kind of magic they'd specialize. I haven't started writing that part, like ways magic is divided into this. But I will say, like, if we're going off of characters, I also have here, water-based divination magic, and then ice-based healing magic. The ice make me think of sunlight. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I have ideas now. Oh my god. Okay, but imagine them. Sunlight-based kind of magic, like sunlight and light-based magic, and their magic artifact is a fucking prism. Imagine that. Okay, wait, prism. No, not that. I don't need that. Prism. Just a prism. Like, this shit. They have, like, a triangle prism that, like, they can just shift. Ooh, and that's how they do their spellcasting for their focus. Ooh, I want this now. Oh, they have this. They have this. They have a prism. Oh, this is a cool idea. Ooh, now they need a name, though. Prism attached to a torch. Ooh, fuck yeah. Oh, I have cool ideas now. Okay, I'm not thinking exactly attached to a torch, but I'm thinking, like, their magic is very, like, based off of daylight. So, like, this fucker is up at the fucking crack of dawn every day to practice. Because they can't practice after classes get out, because the sun's already setting by then. And it's getting dark already. And they're like, God fucking damn it. So they wake up at the ass crack of dawn to practice. Okay, wait. Let's think of names now. Being sun-based names. I don't know feminine or masculine. Any would work for me. But okay, let's... meaning. Sun. Let's do that. Let's look at some names. Hall. Haruto, Haruko. Oh, it's a Hindu name. Means sun in Sanskrit. Ravi is a Hindu god of the sun. Surya, a famous bearer with the musician Ravi Shankar. Ravi Shankar sounds very familiar. Why do I know the name Ravi Shankar? Why do I know that name? I don't know who this is, but I know the name Ravi Shankar, and I don't know why. Anyways. Ravindra, Lord of the Sun. Raw. Raw. Just straight up raw. You know what? I kind of like that. I kind of like the name just Raw. Raw? And then what's a good last name? I kind of just make shit up. If you look at my other ones, I have Leander Witherbank and then Alska Yuldala. And Alska's name just comes from me taking one of the A's out of Alaska. It would be on the nose, but like, also, once again, I have a character that's name is just Alaska with one A taken off. That is all Alska's name is, because I thought it sounded cool. These characters have fuck-ass names sometimes. If I had the name Raw, I kind of wanted like an S name for the last name. You know, I don't know if that makes sense. Raw, Raw. Raw. I know there's behind the surnames. Yeah, behind the name surnames. Let's look at these. Actually, wait, no. I wanted specifically an S. So let's go to S. Yes. Let's look at S last names. Raw Sakurada. That'd be a tongue twister of a name. One hell of a tongue twister of a name. Salminen? Raw Salminen. British Salmi meaning straight. Oh, like a water straight. Which also reflects light. Raw Salminen. Sounds like raw salmonella, so let's go with it. Salminen. Salminen. Raw Salminen. There we go. Okay, so now I have more mage characters, because that was what I was missing. I had 2 mage characters, and that is it. That's all. Now, okay, we have Leander Witherbank, Alska Yuldala, and then Raw Salminen. Raw Salmonella. Excellent. Okay. Good. Excellent. This is how you make a magic system. You gotta have characters. Oh, the Wi-Fi wants to die. The Wi-Fi wants to die. That might be a sign. I do not want to, like, die again. Nope. Let's go here. Leather Winterbank when I deposit 64 nether stars. Jesus. That's a lot of nether stars. I have only 3, and they were all gifted to me. Okay, okay, technically I paid for them, but, like, I paid for them with coal. Like, I don't know if that counts as me actually paying for them. Anyways, before my computer tries to kill itself again, because fun fact, that happened. My computer tried to kill itself. I'm going to raid Jury. Coal is a material used in industry, so yeah, probably. I do have the most coal on the server, and that is because I've assaulted so many places. Anyways, okay, read YT. I think I did that right. I did. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Yeah, before my computer tries to kill itself again. Okay. Mines are advertised with your lack of face. Exactly. I will say, just remember, I don't know if we're going to be streaming earlier in the day like we are right now, or we might be going later in the day, in the evening. It just depends on like what ends up being better for me, because I can't be doing like early afternoon anymore, so it might be like late morning or late evening from now on. We'll figure it out. But that's besides the point. Anyways, I love you guys. Be good, be nice and kind. If you're not good and nice and kind, I'll hear about it like an angry teacher about the self-report, and nobody wants that. I love you guys. My computer wants to kill me. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye. Ending screen, ending screen.